episode 91 of Coffee with Stripes.
This is Coffee with Stripes.
Right there, right there. How are you liking the new sound effects?
I know words. I have the best words.
I love them.
Coffee with Stripes.
This is the Alienist episode. We're going to have controversy. We're going to talk about things that you don't want to talk about.
Coffee with Stripes.
We're on the moon right now.
Ooh, on the moon.
We are on the moon. All right. Let's go.
So as
What up?
I'm here with Wilson, and we've been. I think I know what's going on there. Our wonderful technology.
Our wonderful technology.
Yes. And it also helps us detect things that are moving through the solar system. And I asked Wilson, and he said, let's not talk about this. So the first thing I want to do is talk about this. How do you feel about aliens coming?
That's what I want to talk about. The shit is weird. I don't want it.
Don't want it. I don't know if we have much of a choice in whether or not there's aliens out there, I'd say.
Man, you've seen all the movies, and you've seen what the aliens do. You've seen that they're mean. They do mean things to us. They poke us, and they... So, I ain't cool with aliens. Let me say that first of all. And I'm hoping that it's all a bunch of crap.
So, you're...
And they're trying to scare me.
Well... It sounds like you are scared, and I don't think many of our viewers could really blame you. Not sure I can either. It's like, what's going to actually happen?
Mike doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it, people.
Okay,
this alien shit.
So what we determined is that you can be a racist or a sexist, and now since Wilson doesn't like aliens. I think he's an alienist.
I'm an alienist. I hate all aliens. Ever since they came here, they're eating up the food. They're trying to sleep with my sister, and they're clogging up the internet. God damn
it! They're taking up all our bandwidth.
The shit is weird.
So, if we did talk to an alien, what would be the first thing to do? To be like,
tell them Stripes.
Would you recommend saying, "Hey, back off! This is our planet," or like where would you go with that?
Like I said, you see the movies, and it don't work that way. In the movies, they come here, they mess us up, they beat us up, they put us in camps, they make us slaves. I try to be no slave. You know the history of that shit. It don't work out cool at all.
Maybe that's how we should approach it then. It's like, okay, we're cool with maybe hanging out.
King of America.
As long
that's what I'm trying to be.
As long as you, the king of the world, because if
no alien,
you have to come in and say,
I'm an alienist. Go away. Go to your own planet.
So you don't even.
We don't need you here.
You don't even want to negotiate with them. You don't want to be like, okay, we can maybe help you out, because they probably only just stopped here because they're running out of gold. You gotta imagine.
Here and they start acting like, oh, we'll help you out, we'll give you this. Next thing you know, the cat, you come home and the cat's at your dinner table trying to ask if he can eat your tuna fish with you, and next thing you know, he's trying to probe your wife with some sort of little thing.
Kind of alien.
The shit is weird.
Some kind of alien thing.
Go away, aliens. Don't come to Earth. We don't like you. Stick with your own kind.
So,
told you this was going to be controversial.
It's very controversial because
this shit is real.
We get very little hate mail at the show Coffee with Stripes here, and I'm almost worried that if we start getting some
Stripes has mail.
Oh, it's the aliens calling saying
we got mail.
Why do you? Okay. We would literally not stop and bug you, but our spaceship here ran out of helium, and then they get to Earth and be like, "Hey, we're running low on helium too." You ever heard that?
Never heard that.
Yeah, the helium is a finite resource, and we
Is that
most
what makes you talk like a chipmunk?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I love that shit. I can get high on that all day.
I'm not sure if you get high on it, but your pitch certainly rises. So I'm wondering if they're like gonna stop by and be like, "Hey,
it's the high that you want to heal."
what if this happened? What if the aliens stop by and they're like, "Okay, we really need some nuclear waste," and then our governments were like, "Hey, we really need to get rid of this stuff. You're saying we can just give you this and you'll take it off our planet?" That could be a cool thing. Maybe we need
Tell you, man,
aliens for that reason.
that's how they gonna get us right there, man.
It's like the guy that, "Oh, my car broke down in front of the house."
You got pimped. You will be
The King of America.
no more of that shit. It's called you get to do what I say, and are we gonna blow the planet up? You seen the movies, people. Do not let the aliens come here.
You're saying
Be an alienist with me. We will hate them. They can go away and eat this shit.
so.
No aliens. Because that shit is weird.
Weird. You know, I really think we can make a deal with these folks, or whatever you want to call them.
I do like you because of that, because you're generally nice-hearted and you care enough to maybe
Generally,
give these people a
nice-hearted.
chance.
Not give a chance. Really, what I'm trying to do is create a counterpoint to your hate of aliens. and you know, the reason I'm accepting it.
Today or tomorrow.
When will the aliens come? Today
He
or
just
tomorrow?
brought us into this. We got today or tomorrow. What's it gonna be, Mike?
The aliens? I think it's going to be a lot about nothing. I don't think so. I think what they're really doing is getting us ready for. There's going to be.
It's about nothing.
Well, as far as like creatures from other worlds, it's about nothing. But it's probably an asteroid that's just going to destroy our planet, like a missile shot
That's what I'm talking about.
from something else. So
See,
it's like
now you talking sense.
Yeah.
That's what aliens want to do, everybody. They want to destroy our planet. Do not let them come here. Be an alienist. And then you will be,
The King of America.
swear to God.
So I'm not really like an Ancient Aliens kind of guy. You remember that guy? You got the haircut. Hey,
Chill out.
No, he had a big
Stripes, he don't mean
poofy
nothing.
do.
You ain't got no hair. Look.
But so there are two ways that life would have came to Earth in the most general sense. And the first is called abiogenesis. And then that means is that the planet had no life, and then one day it did. Abiogenesis. Yeah, you take use the A as in Latin, as in say atonal versus tonal. The A makes it the opposite, right? So the opposite would be biogenesis, but this is abiogenesis. That life came to this planet when there was no life. It didn't come to this planet; it happened on the planet. The alternative to abiogenesis is panspermia. And I think this is extremely, extremely more likely.
Hey, he just said sperm, everybody. The cat's talking about getting it on.
Well, if you think about what that word means, it's appropriate. It's just like in the Latin prefixes and root words.
Had the best word.
The Latin prefixes and root words. I didn't know that my technology was going to be used against me.
This shit is weird. That's how we roll here. Coffee with stripes. On the moon.
Panspermia is the alternative
Right
to
now.
abiogenesis.
Literally.
And
In
panspermia,
fucking
yes, it
space.
does have sperm in the word and also pan. And what it means is that,
He said sperm again. Spermicide.
well, it means that at one point this rocky planet got hit with the seeds of life in it, and then it grew from that. So it's not that aliens actually came here and started this planet. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm saying that a comet with a bunch of bacteria-like kind of things, just really simple organisms.
Hey, hold 'em up,
the
man, hold 'em
tardigrade,
up.
the water
See?
bear, the
You
tardigrade,
sound
the
like-
water bear. I think
So you really want the aliens to come here?
I'm not sure they are. I think if that, there's a chance that could be like if you saw yesterday's episode. And by the way, if you made it to the end, wow, that's amazing. But if you saw yesterday's episode, we said that maybe that thing hurtling like a missile is actually a vessel with people. But there's also just a good chance that it could have aliens on it, but those aliens would be really simple organisms, much like the tardigrade or the water bear. If you're
You know
familiar
what I
with
got to
that.
say to that?
You gotta be kidding me.
Well,
What
the chance.
the fuck?
If the universe, said it, didn't I?
Oh yeah, evidently
said it.
he said the universe.
If physical reality is as large as it is, then the idea of life coming into existence on our planet before there was life, actually, that seems like it's possible if you count the odds. It's 1 billion to 1, but if you give it 4 billion years, you're going to win the lottery 4 times, right? Right. But also, also, I think it's actually more likely that all the life is just sprouting around the universe as little things, and they hit a planet and they'll take over, and evolution will create new things. But the seeds, the initial seeds, the sperm came from another place. Hence the term spermia.
He said sperm.
A couple times. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We don't want the aliens coming here and putting their sperm in our girls. They can go to some other planet and date somebody else's mama or somebody else's sister. Because I don't need no alien putting sperm in my little sister. I don't need it.
Oh my God.
That shit is
Alienist.
weird. I am an alienist. I told you this is going to be controversial.
Yeah, especially for the aliens. Jesus.
This shit is real.
I hope they never get my real stuff.
That's why I'm the
The King of America.
bitch.
The King of America.
All hell, no aliens
Those
on
two
planet
at the
Earth.
bottom. You know, that probably looked really weird based on where this camera
It
angle
felt
is.
good though. That's all I'm
So
saying.
every time I do this, you go.
Hey, buddy. I will charge you with a sexual assault right now.
That's happened like 6 times on this show already, and
Calling the
there's
cops.
photographic evidence against me. But it turns out, I'm about as
I'm calling the
valuable.
cops right now.
I'm as valuable to Coffee with Stripes as Bill O'Reilly used to be to Fox News.
Hey, everybody. Give Mike Helen a hand, because evidently he's just the shit. Evidently.
So let's talk about why I don't believe in the universe. Do you have
Is
any
this gonna
questions?
be-
Do you have any questions for someone that doesn't believe in the universe?
Does that mean you don't believe in aliens either?
Aliens?
I need to know.
I think everybody wishes they knew.
Today or
Let me know, Mike.
tomorrow.
Talk to me right now.
Do I believe in aliens?
That's what the question was. And I ask the questions around here.
The fine, distinguished actor that plays Stan Solid.
That's why
The King of America.
said, do you believe in aliens?
Okay, let's get into this.
Let's get into
Ask
this
me
shit.
if I believe in anything. Because it started out saying that I don't believe in the universe. Now you're like, do you believe in the aliens? So ask me if I believe in anything.
Do you believe in anything?
I tend to start with reality. That would be sort of the basis of anything that might resemble a belief that I might have.
Hey, everybody, give Mike Allen a hand because he just believes in reality, evidently.
Well, I was sort of even whiffling,
That shit.
just sort of
Wow.
dilly-dallying around the point of even saying that I
on,
believe in
brother.
reality. I'm, you know, a lot of what I remember of my formative thoughts were people arguing about beliefs, and then other people arguing what does it mean to believe, and then there's belief with the capital B and belief with the lowercase b, and you know, I'm not really too
I know
afraid.
words. I have the best words.
Oh my gosh, I gotta write some code that prevents
Come on,
that
man.
from being
Keep
used
talking,
against
man.
me.
No, tell me what you mean, man. Keep going with it. Don't even stop.
Well, I think in general that many of the more modern scientific culture tends to stay away from words like belief or faith. And I'm not trying to give the impression that I'm afraid of those, but I'm also not going to try and go on record that say, oh, I believe aliens are out there, which it seems extremely unlikely that there aren't. So that would be my answer.
Hey, hold that thought.
Stripes has mail.
Who's at the
We
door?
got an email that just came in from a fan in Connecticut, Wisconsin. His name is
Have you been to
Joe
Connecticut,
Stanley.
Wisconsin?
He says, Wilson, you need to shut the fuck up talking about that shit about aliens ain't coming here. They already coming here, and that you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Well, hey, first of all, you can kiss my ass. And you're gonna be sorry that you even emailed me, cat. So wherever you are in Connecticut, Wisconsin, wherever, you need to eat some cheese and go skiing or something. But don't be bothering me, because we don't want aliens. This is an alienist show.
What was that guy's name?
No aliens.
What was that guy's name?
Her name is Joe Bag of Donuts, I think.
Yeah, I think Joe Bag of Donuts might be an
This cat.
alien. I think maybe that's. I got it figured out.
And
I nailed it. I got it figured out.
That's real stuff, cat.
The reason that the aliens are finally coming here to talk to us is they've been monitoring us for a while, but really, Coffee with Stripes just broke down all barriers of human potential, and that's why the
Hey, give a hand to that.
that's,
I do agree.
that's why the aliens are finally
Yeah,
coming. It's like,
Coffee with Stripes.
we've been hanging out where you can't see us until you show signs of
That's it.
true potential. And did I say human potential? I
think you did.
That's pretty alienist. That's pretty alienist.
Finally,
Because-
Mike Helen is going to be,
The King of America.
because he is an alienist.
bum.
I knew he was an alienist. The way he is cowboy boots,
I
and he
just-
likes Hank Senior. I knew he was an alienist.
Do you like more old country than I do? It
He
seems
chews
like
tobacco.
sometimes. What are you fucking talking about?
This boy right here is a true alienist. God bless him.
Well, I just accidentally threw in human potential, but I should have meant like creature potential to be pan-alienist, to make sure that I'm using the most galactically correct terminology. It would probably be the things.
I know words. I have the best words.
Hey man, slow down, man. What are you? What's this
Galactically correct.
galactic-
Galactically
I
correct
don't
is
even
like
get it.
politically correct, but it works across different worlds with aliens.
That
I
sounds
know
like
words. I have
Real stuff.
to me.
Yeah. So, you got anything else besides?
Because this shit is weird.
I think
We are on space, on the moon.
Is that why I'm so lightheaded?
That's why you're so lightheaded.
Well, Wilson
I should've
said.
told you.
Wilson told me white men can't jump, so we went to the moon. So, if you got anything else, you want to like stare that camera straight in the eye and tell
Call
the
a spade a
aliens,
spade.
tell the aliens exactly what you think.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. Did you hear that, Mr. Aliens? Don't come here. We don't want you. Go back to your own place. If you come here and I run into you, it's an ass whooping.
Also,
And that's from a G.
if you're here because your spaceship broke down,
And that's
You can hopefully we'll trade you all our nuclear waste and maybe a bunch of our politicians and send you on the way. You do great. All right.
And that's why me and Mike Helen are
The
the
King of America.
bitch. This is Coffee with Stripes on the Moon, episode 91.
Bum 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 bum.
With stripes.
Ah.
You got